Hi, my name is Grace Imo, and thank you for tuning into And Radio. This goes to non-immigrants. If you're out of status and you've been living in the United States for many years, do you know your current status in the government? If you don't know, do you know what to do? If ISIS comes to your door or ICE comes to your door or finds you at anywhere at all, do you know what to do? Well, for answers to the above questions, listening to the next video as we speak to immigration attorney, Ms. Williams. Thank you and stay tuned with Abrokyire Nsem Radio as we connect you in your neighborhood around the world. Happy New Year to you. I'm Grace Imo. Thanks.
A couple of points I want to make here. If you're already here and you're in this category, you're out of status and you're at sea about what to do, it's important to get your ducks in line, right? And so it's really important to know, I'm here to give you this information because it's important to be prepared. Now, it's not good news, but it's useful news. And the useful news is that you really need to start preparing yourself for anything down the road, and that means that you for people who have minor children that have to be taken care of, because one of their goals is family separation, right? And as a matter of fact, just this morning or maybe yesterday came down this new thing about where if you are here and you're sending for your children and your children are going to cross the border illegally and all that, they're going to separate them from you. You're not going to get your kids and so on. So they're really playing hardball at this point. So if you're here, your children are here, and so on, you got minor children, you have elderly people that are incapacitated that you take care of, make a plan. Make a plan, make sure that you know that your children know what your status is, make sure that they know what to expect, make sure that you have somebody that you can depend on to take care of them should anything happen to you. Always have the phone number of a lawyer. Always, so that you'll have somebody to call in the event that something happens. If you get picked up, do not at all speak to anybody. You don't have to answer any questions. Those are your rights. If somebody comes to your door, to your job, to your car, any of those things, you have your rights. At the end of this talk, I will direct you to my law firm's website, and you will see on there the language that you can use. We have a card on there that you can download that tells you what to say. If ICE comes to your door, to your job, to your car, I don't have to talk to you. You have rights. Do not start admitting anything. Do not talk to ICE. Do not talk to the police. There are some places, I don't know who's listening from where, but there are certain places where the police are still empowered to turn you over. Okay, so there are people that might be listening. There are lots of people out there like this who have criminal convictions. There are people who have an outstanding orders of deportation. You should know what your immigration situation is. If you have ever been involved with the courts, if you've ever had a deportation situation happen where you're not sure how your case ended because you didn't go to your court hearing or something, you should apply for what's called the Freedom of Information Act request. And with that request, it's a free request where you go to the government and say, please give me my file, right? So it's important to get yourself prepared that way to understand what your immigration status is actually. I know people think, well, I'm out of status and that's it. Well, no, if you had a court case and you didn't show up, you were probably deported in absentia, and so you should know that. Because if you were ordered deported in absentia, you didn't appeal in time, you have what's called a final order of deportation, and that's on your back. So if you get picked up, you do not get to go to the judge anymore. Okay, so you won't get to ask for them to stop your case or for you to apply for some emergency thing. You will be deported immediately. And so it is critical, if you don't know what your status is, for you to apply for your file, the Freedom of Information Act request form. You go to uscis.gov and you download that form and you ask the government for your file. And they will send it to you anywhere between 60 to 90 days, and then you can review it yourself. You'll get a CD with your file, and it'll tell you what your case is all about. So it's really critical to understand what your situation is. This is a very, very serious time that we're in. So know your rights, know your case. Do not sleep on it. Do not be afraid. It's important to be proactive.
Thanks for watching, and stay tuned with Abrokyire Nsem or Ant TV as we bring you more and updates on immigration on our immigrant status with current administration in White House. For more questions, please find any number or visit our site here and give us a call. To speak to our attorney, give us a call and we will connect you. Thank you, and don't be out there alone, okay? See you next time. Bye-bye. Share this video.